An elderly cab driver is dead and his remains have been buried following an autopsy that was conducted at the site of the discovery. 66-year-old Elbert Gillett was reported missing by his relatives at the start of the weekend, despite his vehicle being found burnt and abandoned in the vicinity of Benbow Street on Friday morning. The well-known taximan had not been seen or heard from by members of his family since leaving home a few days before. They subsequently turned to the police department in desperation. Their worst fear was realized on Sunday evening.
The family is still in shock concerning the whole situation about his missing, his whereabouts, and where they found him, and the state of where they found him. Only God knows exactly what happened and why he conspired to that situation where he ended up where they found him.
Gillett's corpse was discovered in the area of Belizean Beach, between miles 4 and 5 on the George Price Highway. He had been dispatched in cold blood, a single gunshot wound to the head. Could he have been killed by someone he knew or someone he was giving a ride to? Do you know if by any chance he may have been under threat? Do you know if he had taken a phone call to go and drop somebody off the last time you guys saw him?
Not that the wife know of. Normally when he goes to do his run after 10, it's normally at Princess. But to say he has a threat or anyone threatening him, no. Always a high spirit person, loved by many. So if anyone would have something like a grudge against him or something to that matter, he never did show it.
Instead, Gillett went about his business as normal. When he did not return home, his loved ones grew wary.
When we found out about his missing, the Friday morning, his wife notified for other family members. One of his brother went on search with a search team. Later, Sunday evening, we got a phone call that they found a body. We went up on the scene. But to say exactly the state, all they said was he got a one gunshot.
Details of the grisly homicide have been sparse and rather hard to come by. Aside from what little the family knows, the Belize Police Department has only issued a terse report on the matter. Mr. Gillett's body was found on Sunday. However, there seems to be certain conflicting information, at least that is being reported in the media, that his identification was found all the way in Ladyville and his vehicle was found elsewhere from where the body was discovered. Can you talk to us about the family learning of these pieces of information?
With the family learning about those information, everything is still shattered with them. So they're just having the police do the proper investigation before making a proper, what we'll call, judgment on it and say, we are mad at this one or we are mad at that one. We just want closure. Our loved one is already laid to rest yesterday after they found his body and did the post-mortem.
Why would someone want to target a 66-year-old man, an elderly man at that, in such a fashion?
Exactly. That's what his wife keep asking. He was a family man, loving to his children, to his grandchildren. Not a day he would come home and have a mad look, always cheering. As to his wife, she would say, a clown in the house. But questions are still there for her, and it will remain until, I guess, the investigation is over.
That investigation remains ongoing, with little to no update on its progress, at least to the media. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.